Welcome back. 7 local teams punched their tickets to the state semifinal round of the high school football playoffs Friday night, and one other area team was looking to do the same this afternoon. Let's begin our round 3 recap in Division 1, where top-seeded Kimberly was looking for their 8th consecutive victory against rivals Appleton North. Early on, the Makers march 88 yards down the field, and Caleb Frazier caps it off with a 1-yard score. Then in the second, it's Connor Wennick getting it to the outside on the jet sweep. He gets to the pylon first, and Kimberly led by 14. Appleton North gets a little bit of a jolt from their special teams unit. Troy Burkhart blocks the punt and eventually rolls out at the 1, setting up the Lightning's lone TD, but it's the Papermakers pushing their way to the semifinals, winning 35-6. Bayport looking to avoid getting bounced from the 3rd round for the 3rd straight year, matching up with Marquette in the first quarter. Matt McDevitt's pass picked off by Logan Geisler. He takes it to the house. 7-0 Bayport. Later in the quarter, Andrew Thomas, look at the touch to the end zone. Sam Plum hauls in a 20-yard TD. 14-0 Pirates. Then after another Bayport INT, the Pirates go to Isaiah Gash. What a spin move. He's gone. 59 yards to the house. Bayport moving on. They win 56-28. That sets up a heavyweight battle with a trip to state on the line next week. Bayport versus Kimberly at Titan Stadium Friday night. These teams played in Level 3 last year. Kimberly won that one 38-20. The Papermakers saw their streak of 5 straight state titles snapped last year, while the Pirates have never made it to Madison. Last year's champs Muskego match up with fellow top seed Madison Memorial in the other semifinal. In Division 2 this afternoon, our only game played today featured Kaukauna taking on Superior at DC Everest. Second quarter, Kaukauna down by 8. Ghost quarterback Noah Van Asten's pass intercepted by Brennan Morrissey, but he gets hit, fumbles, and Brendan Kuski gets it right back for Kaukauna. And the Ghosts take advantage. Van Asten connects with Logan Fitzhugh for the touchdown, but Kaukauna still trailed 8-7 at the half. Third quarter, Ghosts took the lead on a field goal. Then the D coming up big here, sacking the quarterback, and the ball comes out. Andre Williams falls on it in the end zone for the touchdown. 17-8 Kaukauna. Ghosts led by 12 at one point. Superior scored a TD and recovered the onside kick. Then this from the 3. Quarterback Jarrett Gronsky gets to the corner to tie it at 20. Are you kidding me? And they add the go-ahead 2-point conversion, and Kaukauna drops a heartbreaker, 22-20. In Week 6, West Pere defeated Menasha 56-42, and the Bay Conference rivals met again with a trip to the D3 semifinals on the line. Menasha will strike first. Cole Pope drops back and fires a beautiful pass to Tyler Roll, who hauls it in for the 33-yard score. 7-0 Blue Jays. They'd keep their foot on the gas pedal. Let's roll again, this time running it in from 3 yards out. Jays 14-zip. Wow, West Pere would answer. Josh Blount rolls left, and he's gone 26 yards for the TD, but Menasha led 14-7 at the break. And the Jays wouldn't stop there. Pope airs it out. Check this out. Luke Maurer lays out, gets a face wash in the snow, but a 20-yard TD as well. The Blue Jays avenge their lone loss of the season and hand previously undefeated West Pere their first loss, 24-14. Menasha, the only non-top seed left in the Division 3 Final Four. They'll meet 11-1 Menominee at Marshfield Friday night. Winner of that one gets the winner of DeForest and New Berlin Eisenhower at State. To Division 4, it's always a nail-biter when NEC rivals Freedom and Wrightstown face off. Irish in front by 3 at the break. Then Wrightstown's Trevor Golden splits the uprights. A 38-yard field goal. It's like kicking a frozen turkey. Pretty impressive. We're tied at 13. Wrightstown breaks the tie. Quincy Clister muscles in from 3 yards out. Tigers by 7. Freedom puts a drive together. What looks like a fake spike. Reeve Lambert launches to John Verhassel. He wrestles the ball away for the score, but Freedom forgoes the game-tying extra point. They go for the trick play and the 2-point conversion. It's knocked away, and Wrightstown takes down top-seeded Freedom 20-19. Also in D4, top-seeded and undefeated Kiel collided with Berlin. In the second quarter, Kiel up by 7 and looking for more. Alexander Kleinhans takes the direct snap, dives into the end zone for the 1-yard TD. Raiders up 14-zip. Right before the half, Berlin answers back. Kobe Krebs airs the ball down the field, connects with Aiden Schilling. who takes it in for the 40-yard touchdown. Indians trailed by 7 at the break. Fourth quarter, more Keel. Mitchell Mahler up the gut for the score, and the Raiders are on to round 4, winning 21-14. We have our second all-local semifinal pairing in D4 as Wrightstown will collide with undefeated Keel. That game will be at Appleton East High School. River Valley versus Catholic Memorial is the other semifinal game. The one local team in Division 5, Chilton hit the road last night to challenge unbeaten Amherst. Falcons would strike first. Lincoln Coleman with a great throw to Ian Hall. He takes it 52 yards to the house, 7-0 Amherst. Chilton would answer that score. Tyler Meyer connects with Camden Bowie, who scores the 33-yard touchdown to make it 7-6. Later in the second quarter, crucial mistake for the Tigers here. Meyer picked off by Ethan Dombrowski, and that's 6 the other way. Chilton puts up a heck of a fight, but they fall 24-19. Coleman was one of just 2 6 seeds left in the entire playoffs as they traveled to Abbottstown last night in Division 6. The Falcons would put up a flurry of points first. Ty Fatalsik runs it in from 55 yards out. Abbottstown scored the game's first 20 points. Cougars would not go quietly. Caden Bintz unloads a deep pass. Peyton Nelson hauls it in, but the clock strikes midnight on the Cinderella 6 seed. Coleman falls 44-24. Reigning D5 champs St. Mary Springs lined up against Racine Lutheran at Union Grove in the D6 quarterfinals last night. We'll pick it up in the scoreless second. Marcus Orladoni punches it in from 6 yards out. Ledgers get on the board first, and they'll put this one away in the fourth. 14-0 now, and Braden King goes in for the 10-yard touchdown. The Ledgers shut out the top seed 20-0. Here's a look at the Final Four in Division 6. St. Mary Springs has more WIA state championships than anyone in Wisconsin to play for another gold. They'll have to move past 12-0 Mondovi at Medford High School. Regis and Abbottstown are the other 2 pieces of that D6 puzzle. And in Division 7, we showed you in our Game of the Week, Lord's Academy is in the semifinal round for the first time in program history. The Knights will take on Blackhawk and a battle of 12-0 teams. Blackhawk is also undefeated. Winner of that one will get the winner of Bangor and Edgar at Camp Randall Stadium. All right, still ahead, the Local 5 Top 5 Plays Team of the Week. But first, we get you out to the Resch Center where 3 local volleyball teams were competing for state championships. Who's bringing home the gold? Keep it here.